Good workouts, though, at Texas, though. Good workouts.
Safety Caden Stearns had a 42-inch vertical jump. That's a very big jump.
See, this is what bothers me. I hate this. I hate when I see guys that do vertical jumps or broad jumps and stuff like that, and they don't play with that type of explosiveness. I wonder if you got measured wrong. You know, there's a way we always talk about how do you, Jeff, I think you even brought it up.
I tried to cheat it
You
in
tried
college.
to cheat it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you tried to cheat it. And sometimes but then I asked the question about that, and the Cowboys were responsible for the vertical jump yesterday.
Okay.
So I got to be careful. I got to be careful. Cowboys were responsible for the vertical.
Well, because for the vertical, what you do is you measure a guy standing straight up, and you put your arms straight up, and you measure how far that reaches.
The reaches, right.
And then you jump and you hit it, and the difference is your vertical. And so when they were measuring us at Abilene, I would try to put each arm in a little further and pull my shoulders down a little bit, but they're not having that crap. They just beat you up until you stand up straight.
They will. Scouts, they will beat you, and they'll pull your arm out of socket to try and get it stretched out completely. They feel like
I was trying to get a 35-inch vertical, Brian. I was trying.
Good for you.
And I knew that I had to pull my arms down about 1.5 inches to get that done. And so we ended up at 33.5 because we couldn't cheat it. That's the way it went. Sam Ellinger, the quarterback at Texas, the recap that I have literally says nothing about how he looked at Pro Day, which makes me think maybe it wasn't great, but that's reckless and irresponsible. All it says is he's been focusing on his footwork. It doesn't say anything about how he threw the ball. And offensive tackle Sam Cosme had an awesome day.
Yes.
He ran a 4.840.
Yes.
That's absurd. He put up the bench press 36 times.
That's
a big number.
That's a big number for him, too, yes.
So that is probably a second-round guy, too. Who knows? Maybe sneaks into the first round. And at Boomer Sooner, Oklahoma, Ronnie Perkins, pass rusher, ran a 4.7, 32-inch vertical, 9-foot 7-inch broad jump. And I got to tell you, all of those numbers for his size, not good.
Jeff, I haven't seen him play.
You haven't seen him?
I haven't seen him. Why am I? He's not in the list that I was working down, and I'm like 160
you need
something.
Somebody else? You got to check other lists, you know?
But I'm using Dane's list.
You can't just have one list.
I'm using Dane's list. I'm like 160 players. I haven't seen him on the list yet.
I think he'll be picked in the top 50 or 60.
Okay.
But for 6'2", 253, running a 4.7 and having not impressive jumps, that's not good for a 250-pound pass rusher.
No.
Osai at Texas had really good numbers. Perkins did not. So Perkins has pretty good tape, though. He just at that size, you would want him to be a more explosive athlete. So that's Oklahoma. That's Texas. Clemson had a pro day as well. Travis Etienne ran like a 4.4 flat.
Yeah.
He's an awesome running back.
Him over Najee Harris.
Oh, you'd rather have a 6th rounder, though?
Yes. Yeah, I'd rather have whoever Travis Etienne's counterpart is at North Carolina A&T right there in the 7th.
The two North Carolina kids would be good. Yeah, both those North Carolina kids you could pick.
Yeah, you take Etienne at like 26, and you just tell me who his backup was, and I'm going to take him in undrafted free agency, and we'll see who has a better career. It'll be whoever has the better offensive line.